How big are those 2 wins against a team like that?
Yeah, step in the right direction. They're a good hockey team. They come at you hard, and we were able to play 2 pretty solid games against them, and find 4 points against them. Those games, like from the previous COVID season, stuff like that. Usually the team that loses the first night, usually gets the better of the team the other night, and we were able to grab 2. And like I said, it's baby steps, and now we got to go have a good road trip here.
Yeah, what's the key now to continuing this and not being content and striving for more now?
Yeah, I think we realize where we're at. This puts us, in a little bit better position than we were 4 days ago. So you just keep on getting that feeling of guys pumping each other up and playing for one another and playing hard, and see you kind of creep up in the standings. It makes you play hard, and this is the time of year where you want to be playing meaningful hockey games.
What do you think when Sundqvist gives you his shift at the end?
Yeah, I tried to come off first on the power play, and I had the whole bench screaming at me to get out there. So, like I said, that's just selfless hockey by those guys, especially by Sonny. And then when I was out there, they were just trying to feed me for the hat trick. So, said obviously, that's the kind of things in the locker room that you need to, build on. Guys kind of taking stuff away from themselves that maybe they might get a goal to try and set someone else up, and if I'm ever in that position, I'll be throwing it back to Sonny.
That play that Holloway makes on your first goal, little things like that. What have you learned about him and his play?
He's a heck of a talent. He's relentless. He comes to the rink every day to try to get better, and I'm not just saying that. I think I really mean that. He's a guy that wants to be the best version of himself, and he works extremely hard. He goes to the hard areas. He has a tremendous amount of skill, and both guys are just unreal to play with. It's try and do a little bit of dirty work for them and go in the front of the net and let them kind of let their skill take over.
Did this little series just come at the perfect time? It seems like something needed to click at this time of the season, and it did.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is 4 points where we feel that can give us a little bit of momentum for sure. These are, they said, when you're playing the team that you're kind of chasing, both teams know what's at stake, and like I said, it can give us a momentum boost here. And like I said, now we're going into 2 tough buildings, one being Salt Lake, where we've never been before. It's a tough place to play from what we hear, and Vegas. So got to continue this into the road.
When you're out on the ice, do you notice how much more physical these games are when you're playing against teams kind of in that same wild card push? And do you expect the same against Utah, knowing they're right there as well?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like as leading up to the All-Star break or after the All-Star break, games will just get tighter and more physical, and just because games are so hard to win, and teams tighten up defensively, teams play a lot harder against one another, and I think you saw that tonight.